Hello again, I'm back with another demo from the Div 6 EU Medic Frac, and gonna try out some new settings too with this video, so we'll see how it all turns out. Gonna try and get it to be better and better each time, but anyways, or at least aim to improve, right? So we'll get started here. Very standard. Good, good. I'd like to see your roamer go a little bit slower on this rollout so that he would have 240 when he jumps. But he's at 200 flat, and I guess they just left because you killed their demo. Or maybe he died in his rollout. Oh, we're breaking out the really classy jokes, too. So we're just waiting. I'd like to see your team not standing with their backs to the choke. Maybe you'll re-exec. Oh, also, we're going to go all the time frac cam for the start here. Make your flank come to you. You don't go to your flank. Alright, you lost someone, so you need to back up. Because they're going to be coming. Unless they're very silly. Yeah, they've come. So, you don't want to stand here. When you know they're going to push, just stand really far away from them. Because when you have mid, you have spawn advantage. So the longer it takes for them to cap, or even get on you, the more time your respawning guy is going to have to come in and negate their spawn advantage, or their relative numbers advantage. Not a lot you could have done there, and they didn't take the point. Their med survived, or has respawned. I'm going to guess survived. He's dead now. So that's easy peasy. You guys go to second. No big deal. I don't know why your people took a really long time to cap that. Oh, they were afraid? No, don't be afraid. You're doing the right thing going upper here. You guys had Uber advantage until your people decided to screw around and not charge Uber. It's important that you don't become disconnected, and that's not really necessarily your fault since the medic only walks so fast. But any advantage you get out of here, you're probably not going to be able to push off of. Again, I'd like to see you with your back to that wall instead of keeping your back to open space, just in case they tried to run a spy off class on you. You lost your demo, so you definitely can't push. The medic's actually wrong. You should have had it there. Well, it's 2v2 as far as who's down. You guys can't push. You cannot push here. Well, unless their combo's off running around somewhere. I don't really understand what happened there. But, you seem to be negotiating it pretty well. Your people should be able to run in here and finish this. I guess their team went out into upper lobby or something. And your roamer slowed down a bit, so that's good. He will have more than enough health. Also, a little trick that I like is before your pocket does much, yeah, you would have been better off up on that ledge, but it looks like they're gonna just bail again. No, don't walk by the choke. No, no, no. Yeah. You knew you made a mistake as soon as you'd done that. So your team's, oh no. Your team's easily winning, except for they overextend a bit. You only, Capricorn, You only needed your one scout to cap there. Everybody else could have pushed up like you were doing. Some people were doing the right thing, but a couple others weren't, and they weren't doing it together. This is going to be a bad Uber for you because you don't have enough people with you and your soldier is very disconnected. Just run away. Run away. Run away. Oh, and you panic popped. Probably with good reason. Okay, you're good here. The problem is that there really ought to be somebody else with you. Yeah. If you had a scout with you or something there, that probably wouldn't have happened. They're only one up, so you get the point. Oh, you're going to Kritzkrieg, which is brave, considering you're not going to have any, like, if you're going to do the crit switch, you really need to have somebody meeting you or spawning with you, because you're not going to be able to catch up to them here, and you're going to have to try and fight an Uber with crits, which if your demo man can be real sneaky, then you'll be able to do it. You're also not building. Once you... A surefire way to tell if a team is running crits or not is if they're hardcore building, and you should be hardcore building, because they've got like 50% on you almost. Because nobody came back to spawn to meet you, and you didn't really put much emphasis on building Uber at all this time. Alright, so now what you're going to have to try to do is either pop their Uber or get lucky with the crits. It seems like you want to opt for getting lucky with the crits. Nope, not going to get lucky with the crit. As soon as you heard that medic say, get them, Ross, you should have stopped going in, because that meant he popped. Pretty much for sure. If you hear the medic say anything, I would just stop moving. But you win via back cap, high skill play. Alright, we'll do one more round of the Frac cam. You're missing a scout. Who knows where he went? Maybe he's still in spawn. So yeah, if your soldier just shot a rocket right at the light there, it could be nice. It doesn't. You don't have to do it every time. I call it a safety rocket because it punishes their demo. Okay, so your scout is in position to make a play on the medic. Yes, just the medic. Just the medic. Don't shoot at the scout. 90 or 50? I can't tell at this resolution. So he did the right thing there. I'm just gonna presume everyone's male unless you tell me otherwise.
Time has been added.
Alright, so you know they're gonna come at you with Uber. You need to have somebody far forward you gotta pick, so that might slow them down. You're doing the right thing by building Uber. Some people say don't build Uber if you know they're gonna come on you. You got 2 picks, so you should push actually. You should all just dip around flank and push. Oh, you lost one. Oh no. So this is, yeah. That's a situation where you're running away. You should have just tried to dodge left to right instead of running away. I know that corner gives you a feeling of safety, but you probably would have survived just by trying to juke the demo and making the demo not run forward. It's an easier shot for your soldier to take. You should forward spawn. You should forward spawn. No one's coming back to meet you. Oh good, someone met you, you know, a little over halfway. So that's decent, but they've got Uber advantage again. It would have been even in the event that you had someone there with you. You probably ought to have forwarded. So if you're an aggressive team, you're not, because you're running a sniper. So you gotta hope this sniper kills somebody within the next 4 or 5 seconds. They don't realize that they've got tremendous uber advantage. I don't like that you're not building here. You should build up until the point you have 80% uber. And sometimes, depending on situation, even after you have 80. Okay, you got the demo, that should push. Yeah. I understand the reason for pushing 2 soldiers here, but you should really have a scout with you. Oh. Well, that's gonna happen when your soldiers don't check corners. So that was on them and not on you. But again, having a scout come through behind, he wouldn't be part of the Uber there because it's going to be Uber v Uber. Really, if it's Uber v Uber, I'm a particular fan of just having the pocket go through and just have that roamer wait. Although, if the roamer is a good enough jumper, he could like jump onto the combo and then go into upper and take the health pack and yada yada and run around down in lobby or whatever you guys call that thing that you're about to walk into. Yeah, you gotta bail. You're making the right decision by going upper. I don't think you're gonna have a team though. No, your team is dead. They're gonna chase you. Hopefully that soldier realizes that. Okay, so you're at uber disadvantage. Hopefully we're gonna see a bunch of silly classes come out. Oh, you got their their demo anyways. So yeah. Oh, AFK scout? No, he's back. Go for Uber Saws. Uber Saws. Uber Saws. You only needed one Uber Saw to save that, but okay. You made rotating was the right decision there, and that's probably your soldier ought to have gone with you. A late scout. One thing you could also do to change your heal order here is after the demo gets ready to jump away, your mid is over. Yeah. You shouldn't have gone up that ramp there because of the number of picks. It probably still wouldn't have saved you though. Flip around and heal that soldier. He'll be at like 260 when he jumps. You know, just turn around real quick and heal him. And then do your scouts, because you don't need to ride them very long. So they're going to have massive Uber. You're making the right decision. Oh, making the wrong decision now, yeah. It's too close anyway, so it's no biggie. Now, what I'd like to see you do here is just get the Uber to come in, get it popped early, and then rotate. You need to make them pick. Okay, now rotate. You need to make them pick between killing you and killing all the other people. Oh, they get on the point right away. There's nothing else you could do. You're not healing your demo. Is that a pause? Pause and a scrim. Europe is truly a different land. So apparently you dropped. Alright, there we go. Floating medic. So that's going to happen from time to time, and it should just set up a last hold. You know, if I'm playing med and I ever drop, or maybe you're just DMing, my head's also screwed. Maybe? Nope, still screwed. So I have literally no idea what's going on right now. And, you died apparently. I disagree with your decision to run into that choke to get away from the scout. Remember, run into the bodies of your teammates. Put people between you and them. Don't run away. Because if you run away, nobody can help you. Oh, you could have played it with a little bit more guts there.
Time has been added.
Hopefully at the end of this round we'll get a HUD reset.
Control point is being
You do a good job of bottling them up. It's unfortunate you didn't have a scout on the point there, because you'd have totally got that point. Yeah, nothing you could do at that point. Could be time for a spy though. No. They knew.
point is being contested.
Oh, Lena might get it.
Time has been added.
See how much time we've got left. Okay, plenty it looks like. So the next round we'll do non-frac cam. Yeah, that's a player of yours on your head. Okay, so good. There's a scout there. Yep. Oh, your host. Yeah. Your team was just, like, doing whatever. I have no idea. And, my HUD's back, so that's good, right? You still have numbers. You just don't have very good health. So I doubt that they'll be able to push. If anything, your team should gather up and go. Try and get their medic real quick, like. Ooh, he came back to meet you. Very good. You should be building, though.
Time has been added.
See how much faster their Uber's going up than yours? That's probably not because they're running crits. Hopefully we'll see a Zenemy come back as a sniper, spy, pyro heavy. And he does. Good. Oh, you gotta pick two. But you're not gonna be in timely enough. Oh. They're 3 down. You should just go. There, med drop duper.
Our control point
You
is being
win.
Victory.
Clutch strats from that soldier. So yeah, I'd like to see you like flip, like right here, you could heal that soldier, and then he'd have way more health when he went to mid. But it's really, I think you're getting him as close to 300 about as you're gonna get. Yeah, you need to heal the pocket first there. Alright, let's see what we've got. They tried to jump you, but they were really late. Your soldier got thrown off and you're gonna die. Maybe? Where'd you go? I guess you made it out. Okay, so that's good. They're losing this. Well, you guys just left, though. You should have tried to stay in when you got those picks. There's still a med demo, though. Med soldier should beat med demo plus scout. Oh, they popped duper. Just chill, just chill. Oh, you didn't need to pop there. There was no, the pocket wasn't hurt and you weren't hurt, and there was no, like, hidden illustrious sticky trap. There was no reason for you to pop there. Although they're still going to lose. Yeah, so you gave them a touch of Uber advantage. Oh, this may not be the best of plays. Yeah. Run. Yeah. See, had your two soldiers gone together, this would have turned out completely differently. This soldier is so screwed. should be so screwed. Okay, well, your scouts kind of missed a bunch of shots there. So that's really out of your control, but what went wrong there is that your soldiers ought to have slowed down a little, because you had one jump through so aggressive and get on him here and yada yada, and then another soldier bombed in and they both died, of course. Had they come together, they would have gotten a lot more done. You'd have probably killed their combo there. Yeah, that soldier's trapped. So, oh, he pops their Uber though, and he's gonna kill the sniper. Big plays. You guys are fine. No, 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 Fraac. Go back in, go back in, go back in, go back in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just a scout. What's going on out here? Oh no. Well, unfortunately, you get killed by a scoot. And their medic is getting Uber saws on your demo. So that's pretty much a round loss there. That was just, you guys got really disorganized, and what you ought to have done differently is your med demo were in position to stop that back cap, and the rest of your team ought to have gone to mid. But, you know, things happen, and that was, you know, like I said in a previous demo of yours probably, is comms will be good. You're building really aggressively for the first time ever, and that's very good. Yeah, so my little rule for building is you say, I'm building, don't take damage. And that's your cue to the team to not do things that will get them hurt so that they'll need healed. So, also I'd like to see you stand a little more to the left. See, the problem right now... Oh, you guys are gonna push. No, you're not. Yeah.
The control point
Oh,
is being
are
captured.
you gonna stop it? You're in a very dangerous position now, Fraac. Okay. Ubers are popped. They went ahead and pushed in an absolutely crazy spot. Oh no, why'd everyone abandon you? Medic fights. Oh, you almost had a pretty clutch melee, sir. Their whole team is just bleeding like crazy over this. Nah, you're making the right choice by not pushing out. No, 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 soldier. Yep. Keep operation. See, there were other things that you could have done. Like this isn't a bad spot to run to, or any of these ramps. Just you're running away. So like here, you went back here, like this, and the soldier followed you, and your teammates were all up here. It's a harder shot to get him if he follows you. Whereas if you do like a strafe like this, you're probably still gonna get hit, maybe try to surf away. But the thing is, you need that guy to, his movement to be extremely predictable. And if anything, get him to stand mostly still, so that your teammates can shoot him more easily. I'd still like to see you standing right here, so that that door is obscured and this door is obscured. They push from lower, you rotate aptly. You're still not gonna get Uber in time. Yeah, people on the point. You had a spy. Oh, your demo's going clutch master. Their med has tons of Uber. Not to be confused with your med who also has... You should push, 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 push. They're wiped. Push, push, push. Don't stay. Don't stay. No reason to stay. Yeah, there you go. Now, what do we got going out here?
Our control point is being captured.
Right decision from your demo. Fraac, what are you doing? You were way too enthusiastic there, Fraac. And your Uber gets popped with nobody. Like, what is this demo man Uber going to accomplish? Okay, your team all comes choke. Big play. didn't die. You
Time
cap.
has been added.
I just like to see you go ahead and go
Control point
upper.
is being captured.
You know their demo's been alive for a while, so chances are, yep. So yeah, there you go. Good job.
Added.
Good job from the Soli. I'd have liked to see that scout not die, because you could put, this Uber advantage is big enough you could push off of. And you're building it, so I presume that you're aware that you have a slight Uber advantage. Okay, so, nope. We aren't going to be pushing, although they have many hurt people. What are they doing? Their medic is standing in a bad spot. Look at that. Still, he's like, your sniper should just be ready. Alright, you Uber in, but you have a spy, so that's sort of like a conflict of roles. Unless you're just hoping to wipe and then have a spy cap the point. There's a lot out here for that soldier to fight.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Oh, and you died 2-2, Fraac. Oh dear. Heavy, too good. Yeah. So, we'll see what you do here. You should be okay. Oh, the shutter door. The shutter door. Where are we going, Spy? I'm kind of just enjoying this right now. Ah, they know. They have to know. Okay. Let's see what we got. You could get that heavy. You could do it, Mr. Spy. Or you could get the med. Either would do in this case. So your team is in upper. Where are you, Fraac? You're standing clear out of there. So yeah, that's wise. This actually is the better spot to hold when you're afraid. A lot of newer teams will hold out here, and it's really easy for a guy to come up here and go all the way around and kill your medic. So you died there, Fraac, and your heavy is not going to be able to do anything.
The control
Oh
point is
my
being contested.
god, double back cap. Wow. So you got 2 minutes left. We'll watch another mid. They're probably just going to do something silly, though.
Time has been added. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Alright, let's see what's going on. You guys are just chilling in spawn. They're already on last.
Time has been added.
Oh, wow.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
They should be... They're not. They're going to take this Uber in.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
That med was like, nope, no Ubers for scouts this day. And they lose because of it. Lena teaches that heavy, best class in game. Oh, defensive spy, who'd have thought? Alright, so while this is running through, I'm gonna go find a demo to put on while I talk about some things that I saw. And here we are with an old demo of Harblue playing Medic, although he does play Medic again now. And I'm just going to have this on sort of as background visuals for the bits of things that I say. So your dodging was better on the Snake Water that I watched, but this one you were doing a lot of the same bad habit things that you were doing of running away from your teammates. You need to make sure if anything attacks you, you run away. So, and maybe it's just nervousness, maybe you guys haven't rehearsed this map a lot, so like you're falling back on what your knee-jerk reaction is, and maybe that's not, you know, and it leads to bad things happening. So we'll turn that down a little. So things like, you know, just if you're, you know, I'll go over the three golden rules again. If you're fighting a scout, make sure that you're close to your teammates and that there are bodies between you. So run into the bodies of your teammates and keep them between you and the scout. And you'll be safe. If you're being attacked by a soldier, run in and out of the body of your teammates because their body will block the rocket, but you also have to bait them to not just shoot the rocket behind whoever it is because they could just splash off to the side, right? So you have to run in and out of their bodies so that they don't know which way to shoot, and ultimately, if they're not super close to you, you'll be able to control which rockets hit you and which don't, based on using your teammates as meat shields, which is really all they're good for anyways, right? And if you're being attacked by a demo, spread out. You know, just like Marines in StarCraft against Banelings, you gotta spread out, or you'll get killed. So there was that I saw. There were some communications problems you guys need to clear up. Like, just don't go by yourself unless it's a guaranteed win. Always wait for somebody to help you. And one of your scouts in particular should just know that it's their job to follow around the combo when they need it. I can understand pushing mid to second with 2 soldiers. Like, that's, you know, that's a good point to do it. But you should still either bring your demo with you or bring a scout with you. There were a couple times where you popped when you didn't need to, and again, that, you know, that just leads me to believe it was kind of nervousness on your part. But I'll go over that again for one more time. As long, okay, I'll cut that part out. We'll do this. If you have 100 health or less, and you're being attacked, probably a good idea to pop Uber. There are times when you can drop. And I remember Harblue actually had a nice thread about when it is and isn't okay to drop Uber because of some drops he had at a LAN a couple years ago, or seasons ago anyways. And you know, other medics have said similar things, like Pure at I-46 even. So there's that. 100 health or less, pop your Uber unless you don't, like, there's no reason to. Times when it would mean no reason to is like, say your team's holding mid and like in the process of capping second easily, and someone just happens to have hidden under the bridge on mid or something, and then they attack you. Just don't pop. It's not that big a deal if you drop, and if you don't drop, then you push last and win the game. So high risk, high reward. If your pocket reaches below 150 and he's being attacked, you should consider popping. If there is only one person shooting at him, he'll probably be okay. If it's more than one person shooting at him, then you're gonna have to pop. It's the same for you. If you're at 100 health and there's more than one person shooting at you, you've got to pop or you're gonna drop. So yeah, just a little bit more realization. You'll get that as time goes on. You just don't be so quick to pop Uber, but don't, you know, there's that happy balance. Don't pop it immediately, and don't wait until everyone is dead. or drop. Also, as far as your team goes, you should talk about each map, or at least generally plan it out, as to have 2 holds for each map that you'll do.
Our control point.
So like Gully Wash mid. Here's a hold that we have when we're 6 up and we're not at uber disadvantage. And then there's a hold that we do when we're at uber disadvantage or people are dead. Because some of the times that you died, it was simply just because you were too close to wherever they were pushing in, given the situation. And you could have avoided that by holding farther away, but your team didn't know to do that. So, like, for example, Gully Wash mid, if you have no disadvantage, no reason to believe that they'll push, pocket, demo on choke, med, and then in flank 2 scouts in the roamer. You know, your usual hold that everybody does. Rotate 1 player over in order to push, and then if you've lost someone, everybody stands behind the disco stick except 1 player. Disco stick's like the top raised part of last, or middle rather. And everybody stands behind there, and then 1 player is assigned the job of popping them when they come through. Also, this is a really good example of how to play sniper, as you probably saw from my how to do snake water video. That's basically the method they're using. So many people just run out and try to quick scope. We've got slow, methodical scoping in from Relic. A+ to Relic. But, a former North American All-Star. Anyhow, so I hope you enjoyed, and feel free to submit more demos. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask.